taking a look at some word problems here with the law of sines, and let's just get right to it. The distance between 2 points on opposite sides of a river. So there's my terrible river. Here's point A and point B. To find the distance between them, they create another point C down here. And hey, look at that. Now we can create our triangle. And they're telling you that angle A is measured to be 41 degrees. We know that angle C is 46 degrees. And they tell us the distance between A and C here is 1280. So now we're going to be able to use the law of sines to figure out this problem. So we need to first say, well, the length from B to A, that's here, that would be side C. So we need to have sine of 41 degrees over side C for sure in our proportion. Now, the only other side we know is the 1280, which means we would need to know sine of big B. Well, we don't know angle B right now, but we know that we have two angles, 41 and 46 degrees. That's 87, so that means this angle B is actually 93 degrees. That's what can go right here. So again, make sure you're in your proper mode. So we'd have C times sine of 93 degrees is going to equal 1280 times sine of 41 degrees. Divide both sides by sine of 93, and we'll get our answer for C. So 1280 times sine 41 divided by sine of 93 to get your answer of 840, and we'll just go one decimal spot right now, 840.9, and our unit here would be in feet. Okay, there's that problem. Let's look at now one here with the window. A window washer has a ladder leaning against a building, so there's my lovely building, and here's, well, the building isn't straight up and down, so let's try that again. How about, it's a slanted building, so kind of like the Leaning Tower of Pisa. There's the building, here's your ladder leaning up against it, and that can complete my triangle. The values that I know here, the ladder makes an 84 degree with the horizontal, so that's your 84 degrees. The ladder is 123 feet long, and it says that it's 73 feet away from the base of the triangle, or from the base of the building. So I'm just going to label this. You can do it any way you want. I'm going to call it ABC like this, and now I can try to set up a proportion that I have. They want to know how far up the tower reaches. So that would be this side right here, which would be side B. That's across from angle B. So again, that's the angle side pair that we'll definitely need. We're looking, do we have another angle side pair that we know? Well, we really don't right now. The reason why this one's a little bit tricky, the only other side length that we know is 73. So that means I'm going to have to find side or angle C here before I can find anything else. If I fill out the rest of the proportion, I would have 123 degrees for sine of angle A. So the way we have it set up right now, we don't have an angle side pair. That's because we didn't set up the triangle correctly. It's the tower here that makes the 84 degrees. I made it with a ladder, so this is why you got to be careful. If you set it up like this, probably not going to be able to do it. Let's undo that erasure. That 84 degrees shouldn't be right here. It should be with angle A. So let's see how that affects our proportion here. We now know an angle side pair with 84 degrees and 123. Well, that's a good thing, because now I can try to look and say, well, I need to find B, but I don't know either angle B or side B. So I can't use that right now. The only thing, again, that I know is that sine of big C goes with 73. So I can use this as my 123 times sine of C when I cross multiply equals 73 times sine of 84 degrees. When I divide by 123, I'll get sine of C. You get 0.590 something or other. So to get C, we'll take the inverse sine of both sides to get your answer of 36, and again, we'll just round to one decimal right now, 36.2 degrees. Well, that's great, but that doesn't really solve our problem here. We now know this angle is 36.2 degrees. I need to find what angle B is. Well, angle B is going to be just 180 minus angle C and minus angle A. So when we subtract 180 by those two values that we know, 84 and the 36.2 we just had, you should have a 59.8 degree angle. Well, that's good because now I can use an angle side pair. I can use sine of 59.8 degrees with side B, and I just need another proportion to use. I should always use the original value, something that's not rounded. So I should use this 84 degrees because it's precise, and the 123 because it is precise. So that way I can do my cross multiplying here and get B times sine of 84 degrees will equal 123 times the sine of 59.8 degrees. So then you'll do that division. So 123 sine of the 59.8 divide by the sine of 84 to get your value of B, and that'll be your answer, 106.9, it looks like, feet long for this problem. Okay, so there's two basic problems. In the next video, you'll look at the dreaded two-triangle problem here in the law of sines.